It's Thursday, and we all know what that means. Yes, a show that almost always starts on time.
Hey!
The show that will never get boring arguing over semantics.
Hey!
Right, it's that show on Thursday with Ziona and Slaygon. Live on Slay Radio.
Hello.
Hi everyone. Sorry for the delay. Hi. It's the 20th of March 2025 and here we are again with another Thursday show.
Here we go again.
Yeah, last week we needed to warm up again because we were away for a few weeks.
A couple.
A couple? More than a couple. It's been 3 weeks at least.
Yeah.
I think.
I Zero loves my mascara that I struggled with.
Okay.
Which is why we're late, yes.
Yeah.
Have a closer look, see.
Very nice, very nicely applied. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, how are you everyone? It's interesting times, I would say.
But one could say that.
One could say that, yes.
Without exaggerating, yes.
Yes, exactly. But when it comes to us, there is an update.
There is more than one update.
We both are going to revision. Yeah. Yes, Slaygon is coming with me to revision. To a PC party, imagine that.
Or are you coming with me to revision?
Well, I got my ticket first, so
True.
I think that pretty much says it. Does it?
Does it?
Pretty much settles it, does it?
Does it? Says it?
Says it, does
How's,
it? Yes.
How's it? What's it?
Yeah, so yeah, it appears. It appears.
Out of the blue.
Out of the blue. I would never have guessed that this will ever happen in this life, but yes.
But
it will.
yes.
It will. In about a month, we will be there in Germany.
Yes.
Saarbrücken.
Pretty much exactly a month.
Yes, pretty much exactly indeed.
Yes.
So, go Hank's camper van. Just so you know, they have a place for camper vans as well.
I don't think he needs to bring his van. He has Wi-Fi.
Nobody understands this was not Scandinavian.
That's not a Scandinavian thing.
No.
WAN is short for Wide Area Network.
Oh, that van. Okay, van. The camper van.
The camper
Van.
Whoa.
So yeah, yeah. Where is the party? Saarbrücken, Germany.
The Germany.
The Germany, yes. And it is going to be big and fun. If you have never been, then it's not 2 but 3 days long demo scene party.
Yeah. 18th to 21st of April.
Yes, it's literally the biggest demo scene event of the year, usually. So maybe even with 1,000 people. And yes, it's Slay Ops is sending a message there. Who is Slay Ops again? Thank you for this.
Sphinx's
Thank
bot
you.
on,
Yeah,
bot on
Sphinx.
IRC.
Thank you. Yeah.
And that's the title of the link that Anonym posted.
And then, yeah, Gohank said that, oh, the complete opposite side than I'm near to. Well, but you have a car and a van.
Get nearer to it then.
And you don't need accommodation.
Whatever says, any ZX Spectrum music tonight? One day.
Yeah, one day. Well, he said one day to revision as well, and apparently it has arrived. So you never know if there will be
there's still
ZX Spectrum.
There's still 4 weeks to go.
Yes. So yeah, one day. What have you prepared there?
A test track.
Track.
It was selected in the playlist. I just drag and dropped it just to see that audio works. So that is what's happening there.
But do we want to check out then what is Danko up to with his return that is remastered?
It's a track from his album 6581, I believe it was, from back in 2002. And he remastered it, and this one is uploaded to RKO now.
Okay.
And it sounds excellent.
Okay.
As always with anything Danko.
Yes. So let's check it out, shall we?
Check out. we go, the return, remastered.
I think with your vocals, that could be a pop hit in 2005.
Hot Pip.
Hot Pip.
Hot Pip.
Pip?
And Het Pip. I want to send some quick little encouragement to Bolo. He sent this on Discord earlier. He started on a remix. I believe his first one. And he said, not sure I'm going to continue with it. I don't understand why you wouldn't, but have a listen to this and then give him your input on that. Oh, of course it doesn't bloody work right now.
Because you want to play it from Discord.
Yeah, no, because this bloody thing is on.
Okay, we will wait. No worries, it's okay.
This is annoying. It's
Meanwhile, how is everyone doing?
no, still doesn't want to work. God damn it. Okay. Maybe you can download it and play it on there.
Maybe I can, but then first we will do a request and then we will do the encouraging of Bolo. And the first request of the evening is I-Zeros. It's DLX and Hyperbase Saturday Night Edit, an Amiga remix. It's a really really good hyper bass. Yes.
No? Okay then. Speaking of Foodlidum, hello Proton and your raiders. They raided, or Proton raided us earlier.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you for that.
Yes.
And welcome.
There might be some Foodlidums later.
Might be some Foodlidums.
Nobody can take away my goulash and my pride. Neither of them. Just saying.
The pride goulash?
Yeah, I have my pride.
The pride goulash.
Yes.
What is it made of? Do we even want to know?
What the goulash is?
The pride goulash.
Well, it doesn't matter. Goulash is great, but yeah.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
It can be made from many type of ingredients, but anyway.
Enemies of the state, that sort of thing. Yeah, just make goulash out of them.
Stop! I'm getting hungry. Yeah, do not. I mean, yeah, I still love my country, but I'm not proud of them right now. I would not say that. So, sorry, everyone. Anyway, where were we here? Yes, here. We were here. Now
Yes,
I know.
we
I
were.
realized that we are sitting here in silence.
We never went anywhere.
No, we never did. We never did.
No. One thing I want to mention is that link down here, the coffee.com/slayradio. If you make donations now, they will go toward the trophies and whatnot for the Remixer of the Year award winners. We so far have gotten 3 of them. Fluke, Lala, and was it Pandemonium, I think the name was. I need to check now.
No, hang on. What?
What?
Where were we now?
What? With the this one, the link, the coffee.com.
Okay. That one. Okay.
No, Retrolium. That's the name.
Retrolium. I like that.
Not Pandemonium.
Wow.
Retrolium.
That is...
So thank you for those. So if you throw in some money in there, they will more the better trophies and all of that, of course. So yeah, we try to be unique. So far, I can't remember how many we've done, but like 6 of them, different ones. They're different every year, except for I think we've done the same twice.
No, we did not do the same twice.
Oh no, they were very similar.
No, they might have been similar, but there was never the same. So we want to keep this habit, but let's see how far we can go with that. I think it keeps changing since I'm doing them, and I'm doing them since 2019. Is it 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24? We must have done like 6.
At least 6, I think it is.
Yeah, I think.
And I found pictures because I didn't start taking pictures of them until later, and I found 4 or 5 of them, I think.
Yeah.
We'll post a gallery of the ones we've found, and maybe we'll scour the interwebs to see if we can find more of them, the older ones that I didn't take photos of.
Yeah, that would be nice to show.
Oh, hello, Rhett, who just joined us on Discord. You too can join us by going to slay.radio/Discord.
Yes. Government does not equal country. Thank you, GoHanks. That was required to say again. Yes, very true. Thank you. Anyway. When is Slaygon going to treat us to some tunes from that nifty Real or Real deck in the background, eh?
Oh, this one. The Akai.
Oh, that would be something.
Yeah.
Oh, GoHanks did something.
Oh, thank you, GoHanks.
Aww.
Free 20 TCP packets.
Oh,
for
that's
all
so
of
nice
you.
of you, GoHanks.
And says, well, I think that's a private. Let's see if we can see it from here.
Does that go? So that doesn't go through the stream.
It should.
It should.
Unless you mark it as a private message.
Yeah, we don't have these fancy jumpy effects and whatnot on Twitch that many broadcasters do, which are a lot of fun, by the way, but probably it doesn't fit our show setup that much if we would do that. So, yeah, it's But it's always fun to see the interactivity of the other broadcasts, and Fluke did an amazing job. Oh my god, what the heck, like, dude, you are on for the 24th hour and you can still not only play the keyboard but and it's like I couldn't believe my ears and my eyes. And I was like, when we switched to him, because he was doing his show exactly when we did ours, right? When we switched to him, it was like he really was going on. I expected him to be dead tired and knocked out and yeah, ding ding, but no, he just kept going. He kept going until midnight. It's fantastic. So yeah, and then he rated us to a fantastic couple who are making music. That was also a very, very nice addition.
Yeah,
and closing.
Elderly couple. One was playing the harmonica and the other one was playing a banjo.
So lovely. It's like so lovely. So I even need to how were they called, because that was the hard part to remember. Music All Music Considered. Allmusicconsidered.com, and it's so nice. Yes, it's so nice, guys. You need to check them out, and they are broadcasting on Twitch, and they have a lot of subscribers, and yeah, it's like at allmusicconsidered.com you can also find like photos and the story of them, and they are just so sweet, and I absolutely love what they are doing. So
very
big
cute
fan.
elderly couple.
Yes, a big fan, became a big fan. So yes, yeah, kudos to well, I wouldn't say both of you, all three of you, because there is a couple and there is Fluke, right? And then that, yeah, like...
I don't think it's his parents.
No, probably not, but fantastic, really. So, yes.
Mother of Boba Fett? What?
So, All Music Considered is the mother of Boba Fett.
How does
what
that
do you
work?
mean?
Is that... the designer of Boba Fett or something? Yeah, creator of the Boba Fett suit.
What?
Yeah, nice.
What? No, she is a goddess. What the heck? Like, not only she is playing harmonica the way she does. Oh my god, I'm such a fan now. Okay, yeah, check them out. It's really worth it. They are also All Music Considered on Twitch, so, but they are offline right now. And right now we are doing our little show here. Who would have thunk, right?
Who would?
Who would? It's, yeah, nobody would. Oh, and yeah, we were talking about something to play, but did you send it to me or didn't you send it?
No, it's on Discord right at the start, right before the start of the show. If you scroll up,
oh well,
it's,
that doesn't help now, does it?
I told you to download it, so
it's
that's
okay.
That's where
I'm gonna
is.
download it. You are very user friendly with your links. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just telling this to him because I tend to be very particular with sending links to everyone, because I know that everyone is just such a lazy ass to scroll up even or look for it again. And anytime I send something, just to quickly check it out, even at my work, there is a link below. Check it out. I know that the link was also 5 posts above that, but it's still there. Just to ease the user experience, you know? But you don't want to make it easier for me. So now we are playing another request.
There's no download link.
Yes, I know. I'm going to check it out. Okay. Now I don't have time for that, because now we are announcing the next request, which is FS's request.
FSS.
I think there might be a chance that he will be at revision, right? FS. I mean, it's really the same country, so you shouldn't complain. Or do you have plans? Or anyway. But anyway, we will play Mika and X Out, one of my ancient favorite remixes.
Ancient remixes. Here on Slay Radio.
Fiddly-dum. No, not Fiddly-dum, but
no
he is
Fiddly-dum.
back now.
I am
Yes.
indeed back.
Yeah.
I just needed to run up and fetch this.
And what is that?
It's my key.
Your key?
Yes, my key.
Your key is looking like a phone?
Yes.
Okay. And why is that?
Because it's a weird lock. That's why.
Okay. And what are you doing with that weird lock?
Opening things.
Okay, well, that's very useful.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah, it's good to be able to open things. So,
That's the wrong keyboard.
I thought that's the wrong account.
No, it's the right account, just the
Okay.
wrong keyboard.
Go
Doing
for
that
it.
now.
Yes.
I'm enabling some things on
Things.
coffee thingy.
The coffee thing, and now that you say that, I could have a decaf maybe, but no.
No.
No, probably not.
Nah.
No, I entered my fasting period, which nowadays I take very seriously. Because I eat like a horse or an elephant and the rest of the day, so there should be a fasting period there where I don't eat, basically. That's why. Not because I'm on a diet, no. I am really not on a diet.
Not really, no.
Quite the opposite.
Nor am I.
No, nor are you.
I just eat once a day.
Yeah, sometimes I need to remind you, did you eat anything today? No, and it's 6 o'clock in the evening, but it's fine.
Yeah,
He's
it
not
is.
on a diet. He
I
just
am not.
forgets to eat.
But, yeah, sure. It happens.
With some people, it happens. Apparently, I don't know why it doesn't happen with me. Okay, sometimes it might happen when I'm deeply into something else, and that means that the world is completely non-existent. So anything that is on the screen exists and nothing else exists, and then I can forget to eat, and that can happen when making music.
It can.
Sure.
Or when you're doing some code or, I don't know, working in general or focused on a thing in general.
Yeah, true. But it's kind of not always easy to get into that focus state, is it? So
No, it is not. And of course, that's why I really, really hate sitting in like a office space, especially when it's an open office space. Because, someone comes in, you just have managed to get into your focus zone, or you're kind of in the right mindset, and then someone comes and asks you a question like, "I'm sorry to disturb you." Yeah, you already did. It's like,
thank you
what's
that
on
you
your
are
mind?
sorry, but
Yeah, exactly. Also, thank you, Bolo, €64 for the Rotti thingy on coffee.com.
That is
And
so nice.
thank you, Milasoft, as well, for some coffee over there.
Definitely, they will get the biggest possible trophy of that series that we are taking a look at right now.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It's going to be a handful.
Yeah, it's still, there is a little question around that, if we can make that happen, because we wanted a little change, and I proposed something for Slaygon, and he agreed on that. That would be nice, but we do not know yet if the text is doable on that
It has
or not.
some minor issues that we need to address before we kind of settle on it, but yeah.
Should be readable, I think, but yeah, we will probably figure it out on the weekend and next week. So seeing whatever we can do with it. And now I know I'm very cryptic, so more information later. And once everyone received their trophies, then we might share some pictures as well, because I think we never really did officially share pictures, so it is time.
It's only, I think, the last 3 years that I've taken photos of all of the trophies.
Yeah, and some remixers were very happy to receive them, and they posted on Facebook or other social media, which was really nice to see. But yeah, we kind of didn't officially put this out. So I think that it is time, and I'm gonna look if I have some photos as well. But I think you were the one who set them up properly and everything.
Yes. Distortion. Gohanks and Siny, when do you hear distortion? Is it when we speak or is it the music?
Is it the Sid playing?
In the background?
Hopefully that does not distort though, but...
No, that should definitely not distort. It's way below. 1, 2! Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I don't know.
Ziduda tends to suspect Twitch mocking with the stream over Slaygon's obviously high quality but inexplicably free packets. You have high quality packets.
High quality free packets.
Ah, okay.
It's when you speak, it sounds like a loose cable. Ooh, and Pete says sounds fine to me.
Oh my god, Bolo sent a GIF and it's really cute camera angle. I have never seen anything like this.
Wide angle of a cat eating dry food. And
yes.
The camera, wide angle camera is in the bowl.
Definitely in the bowl. And well, speaking of which, if you want to join to Discord, to the chat that is going on, then you go to slay.radio/Discord. This Discord.
Not that cord.
Not that cord.
Discord.
Yes. And we have the thing that we wanted to show you.
Yeah, and Gohank says, it's when you speak, it sounds like a loose cable. I don't have loose cables, but I have a couple of loose screws in my head. Might be that. Is it like a rattling noise?
Yeah, I think he cares more about his cables than his screws in his head. But anyway, we have something to show.
Yes, we do.
Yes. Tell me more.
Bolo posted this earlier on Discord and said, I started on something. I believe it's his first thing he started. I don't think I've heard anything else from him. And said, I might not continue on it. I asked why. He said, I need a lot of motivation and time. So let's play it, and then you guys on Discord and that chord and the other chord and the third chord can give him some motivation, because I think it sounds great. Yeah.
Definitely. Yes. Continue, please.
I agree. And I posted an animated GIF that said, "You can do it!"
Yes. Yes, you can. You can. And once it just starts get going, you will find even more motivation. If you don't have enough now, you will find it within the process. Yeah, fantastic. Really nice. And as a first song, come on, like that is even unbelievable. Did you make music before? Because I can't really believe that you didn't after hearing this, but
it sounds great. I agree. Spelbond.
Spelbond. Okay, well.
And C64 Glenn says, have some motivation and time on me. That's very generous of you, C64 Glenn.
Nice. If we could just give each other time and motivation just like that. That reminds me of that science fiction movie that was, they were stealing time from each other's wrist. What was that?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I know.
Zidudu says, Slaygon isn't always right, but in this case, he definitely is. Very nice.
Thank you, Ziduder. That was very important for me to hear.
Yeah, come on, gang up. It's the only way you can win.
At least there are other people who agree with me, because when I'm in one-on-one fight with him, that's kind of yes, but still kind of yes, no, it's more logical that way. No, but my logic tells me differently. Okay, it's more logical this way. But just to say, I usually admit when his point actually stands and is more logical than mine. So I usually admit it to him.
My point always stands. Oh, we're talking about... okay. Sorry.
Okay, so... Yes, the movie was called In Time and it's from 2011. Oh my god, it's already 14 years old? No! Jesus Christ. Well, it feels like I saw it yesterday, no, 5 years ago or something, and it's like 14, okay. Never
Almost
mind.
5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like yesterday, last night, she said, well, I bought the mattress like 10 years ago. Like, no, you moved here like 8 years ago. It cannot be 10 years ago. It turns out it was 15 years ago.
Too bad. Yeah. I mean, we need to get a new one because...
No, I already ordered some things that we can put underneath the mattress.
It's just we keep stacking things over the old one right now. Yeah. It's gonna look like...
At least then we know what we need.
Yeah, I know. The basic problem, well, bedroom problems or Slay Radio.
The bedroom problems.
So the basic problem is that I got a really nice memory foam mattress in 2010 into my apartment, and it was literally the perfect mattress that you can imagine. It was fantastic to sleep on it. It's like it was so good for my back, but I was still in my 20s back then, and it was somewhere between the not too soft but not too hard kind of back support part. And well, apparently your back changes over time, because now my back definitely prefers the hard one. So I know, I realized. Yeah.
I didn't say it. But when I visited you the first time, it was stiffer than...
Okay, well...
and yes, I did say stiff.
Yeah, so...
stiffer than it is now.
First time it was stiffer, and now it's not stiff. So anyway, it was the perfect mattress, and now it's really not. And we tried to experiment with it. We turned it to the other side, and then we started...
I don't think we have done.
Yes,
we did. Yes, we did. First,
we turned it to the other side
and bought like a few centimeter thick mattress on top of it.
First, we bought a mattress topper that made it a bit kind of more stiff on the top. Then we turned it upside down, and then we stacked what was that, floorboards under the mattress topper.
I cut some oak floorboards and built kind of a thing on there. So now it's too stiff. So now I ordered these foam things that you have under your sleeping bag that we can put in there.
Yes, so now we will stack another layer on the floorboards and see where we go with this.
Yeah, take it one layer at a time until we get it just right.
Yeah, I know, but didn't you also put a blanket over this whole stack of...
Yes,
yeah, it's like we have 5 layers over each other now.
Yeah,
and
what's the problem?
I admit that the hard one is definitely better than the soft version from before, but now it's really too hard. So apparently we need to find balance. And I guess I kind of figured lately that I can even cope with the floor better than the bed in its old format, because I had no problem sleeping at revision last year.
On
under
concrete
the
floor.
tables. This time we are not going to do that because Slaygon joined me. Otherwise, I would sleep at the party. That easy. It's that easy. On my own, I'm usually very nomadic when it comes to demos in parties, but
I don't require a hotel either.
no, you don't require that, but I thought that you would like that better than sleeping on the floor. But you didn't tell me this, so I didn't even consider not booking a hotel if you are coming.
Yeah, well, we don't really have any sleeping bags that we can use and underlays because I don't sleep well in just a sleeping bag directly on concrete.
Yeah, but Visage was kind enough to provide sleeping bag last year as well, and we could find a solution there if we would want to.
I'm sure.
But anyway, now we, at least we have a hotel, so that's
a hotel.
And then let's see how hard the bed is.
Or soft.
No, it's seriously.
Maybe we should bring the floorboards with us.
Oh my god. This is so bad. Like, I literally, like, I cannot even tell you how bad is to sleep on a bed that cannot give you a proper, like, your back a proper rest. Like, I literally had this problem that if I didn't go to the gym every second day, which I usually do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I had an absolute horrible pain in my back. Like that actually blocked it and eased it a bit up, but while having the old setup of the bed, it was just killing me.
The bed, indeed.
Yeah. It's like, change your mattresses, people.
But the
if
soft,
it's memory foam.
Yeah, the soft... before we put all the crud in there, it was way too soft for me too. I lay on the stomach very often with my hands and arms up like this under the pillow. And it was so soft you kind of went reverse banana in there. That's not very comfortable over like a couple of hours overnight. Killing me softly with his stiffy.
Yeah, and FS also complains, hate it all at hotels if the mattress is too soft. And
yeah, some of them.
Pete, thank you for the advice. You should try different positions to get more satisfaction.
Golf clap.
I'll think of that. Anyway.
But yeah, it's definitely better now that we have the floorboards in there, and then a couple of centimeters thick mattress, and then a quilt underneath that, like a fairly thin quilt. Mm-hmm. So now that we throw in the extra kind of sleeping bag underlay kind of things, foam things in there, I think that's going to be perfect.
Yeah, let's hope so, because otherwise I do not know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna sleep on the floor.
Yeah. Bye, Anonym. He has to leave.
Bye. See you.
He's in Canada, so I guess he's in a meeting or something.
Are we seeing you at Revision? I'm not entirely sure. Are we?
Probably not. It's
Well, he is very far.
Yeah, a bit of a trek from Canada.
Well, I still can have hope, right? I mean,
sure.
After all, it's the biggest demo scene event of the year, so one would think that it can happen that he shows up. But yes, take care on him. And where were we?
If you're going, by the way, to Revision, you might, and you enjoy it very much, you might want to stay clear of me. There might be some complaining about too much PC.
Oh my God. Are you coming to complain about PC demos now?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Of course, someone has to do it.
I'm going to play
I have taken it upon me to do that. I am offering my services in that regard.
That's very generous.
Yes.
So,
hello, Frida.
Hi. I think she is with us or not.
She just said hi there.
Hi. Okay. Sorry. I don't know why. I got confused. Probably because maybe she liked the post that we posted a while ago. Sorry. My brain is fried. Anyway, usual.
My brain is bride.
My brain is bride. Usual suspect wants to hear fast loaders and light force. So Frida just arrived in time.
Bling 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 bling.
Blinkily link link. Mibri is also coming to revision, by the way.
Yes.
Yes.
He is.
And also about Kenilworth.
The Zap 64
The
thing.
Zap 64 in May, mid-May, 17th, 18th of May in Kenilworth. There will be Pete, obviously, Tomsk, Glennar Brown, Danko, Yogeir, Slaygon, Ziona. Who else?
A bunch.
HDK is thinking of going.
Yeah, I think he booked a hotel already.
Nice. So then he is coming as well. So
let me just check. Oh, Jesus, he's been writing quite a bit here. Where is it? Ah, there, I think. That thing. Yeah, he did.
okay, excellent. So
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. When are the tickets released for that thing?
Pete, please let us
If-
know if you know any
If you know,
information.
Pete, please post that on the channel or something. Because I think Ace wanted to know, seeing as he already bought a ticket, plane ticket, and booked a hotel.
Yeah, understandably so. So yeah. And did you sign yourself up? Oh, you signed yourself up to the list that says of Design and Slay Radio.
I did indeed.
You did. That is nice to see.
Represent!
Represent indeed. How many sensor guys will be coming to revision?
Represent.
Yes, that is a beautiful one. I also have one of those.
A very nice sticker.
Yes.
I only have 4 left. I think
Oh.
I had more.
Actually, Viklund will be there as
Yes,
well.
I saw that.
Oh, look at
Maybe
that.
maybe I can take a new photo. It's been 12 years since I took a photo of him last time.
Ah,
That
excellent.
was at the thingy truck stop Alaska. What's it called again?
Data Storm.
Data Storm. That's the one.
And
Oh, okay.
Martin Land is coming, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
And Pete says Chris Wilkins hasn't actually announced the ticket sale dates yet or prices, but he's promised to let Pete know as soon as possible.
I can't go through the list because there are so many people on the list.
For revision, yes.
Yes, it's crazy. Much many.
Much many.
There are currently 440 people signed up, and this is far from the final number because that's what they usually do. Sometimes they don't register.
Signing up is optional.
Yes, completely optional. Okay, well, yeah, I'm not going to look at the list because I will get even more confused.
Yes, why are you looking at that list?
So many names because I'm kind of excited. This is our first revision together. That is so nice. Don't you think? No, he's not excited at all. He just signed up, but he's not excited.
Where did I put that again? Oh, here.
Oh my goodness.
I had to reorganize all the buttons for the Rotti show, so it wasn't where I expected it to be.
Oh my god.
Now I need to get rid of all the Rotti buttons.
Get rid of all the rotty buttons.
All the rotten buttons.
Yes, and next year you are not going to love yourself that you did that, I'm guessing, because you need to re-add them. Re-add them? Yes.
Nice capture there, Bolo.
And yeah, I'm going to end this somewhere
going to
where I
end this?
can download it.
Uh-huh.
I need to
Where-
communicate between the two machines.
Yes.
before you say
Yes.
machines.
No, that's what you say.
No, that's not what I said. That's
no,
really not what I said.
Not this time. Hence, no comment.
Good. Okay, well, I already need to comment in advance sometimes in order him not commenting at my pronunciation. Anyone wants to hear what happened with the final version of Auf Wiedersehen Monty of Proton?
Is it on RKO?
Did he upload it? It
I don't know.
might be.
If if that is the case, then it's in the playlist.
But no, he did not upload it, or he didn't make it through the queue yet. So this is a new thing as well. Our
A new thing?
import date, yes, an exclusive. That's why I'm importing it to the exclusive directory for your information.
Exclusive.
Exclusive indeed. So, what we have
We have a
here.
lot of summy things in there.
Well, definitely we got some exclusive from him.
A couple.
Yes, but this one, a couple. What is going on?
Thank you, I0. There we go. That's when Ziona realized I'm actually going to revision.
Yeah, and then he was super surprised when I started to be happy like the jumping kitten gift. He was like, this is why I didn't want to tell you. Why? Because you don't like when I'm happy? Is that why? Okay, never mind then. But yes, we will play the final version of Auf Wiedersehen Monty by Proton. And there is a little Easter egg for Slaygon in it as well.
on then.
There you go.
That's not a fiddly dum. That's a fiddly kablam.
Fully dumb, but it's there.
It's there, indeed.
You gotta admit that nowadays you didn't hear anything closer to a fiddly dum than this one.
It's been a while.
Yes.
I think
so,
Avin had one in one of his tracks.
Yes.
I can't remember which one it was, but
but it's all for
thank you. Thank you for that, Proton. Much appreciated.
Lovely.
Let's see if I get. I'm updating that fake Linux thing on this Windows machine because I needed to update a thing I need to be able to play a thing we need.
Thing.
So hopefully that works. Yes, a YouTube thing. Because I can't play YouTube clips from a browser because that thing over there fucks up the audio somehow. So I'm hoping VLC can kind of work around that. It might. It might not. We don't know yet. But I'm gonna try. So, but for it to work, I needed to update. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Let's see there if that actually works. No, it does not.
I think Pete is phrasing his question. So let me phrase this, Pete, for you. So if they are doing an Encore Fiddly Doom album, would you participate?
Yes.
Of course you would.
Or I can be the cheerleader with pom-poms and whatnot. Like, missing some fuddly-dum, missing some fuddly-dum here.
True. Yeah, there could be just 12 songs all ending with a fiddly-dum because of you, because of that.
That wouldn't be horrible.
No, it wouldn't.
No.
That would happen earlier than you making an Amiga remix.
Not necessarily.
Not
like I said, I've already done one.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah.
What we have to play, what we have on our agenda. Go Hanks requested. So he requested 2 songs, and I'm gonna play one of those at least. And I picked this one because it's been ages and yonks since we heard this one, and it's it's like one of the top tracks ever that I love from C64 remixes.
I know.
How do you know?
I can see that.
And you still remember?
Of course I do.
Because I had this as my ringtone as well, like
yes,
for a while.
And Pete, you might want to engage that thingy of yours.
It's not even ans. It's not even ans. We cannot say it's an ans, but it's a highway track.
Highway track?
Yeah.
So
drive fast kind of track, but it's not an ans.
So it's my way or that way?
Okay, Pete. You need to tell your opinion after this track. I don't think this is an ans track because it has a different beat, but it's Sonic Wanderer and Antics Back from the Dead.
Fully dum. Fully dum.
So why
etc.
this wouldn't get played in your car, Pete? It's a highway track. It's great to drive. That's why I don't have a driving license. But anyway. And I wonder who is Fühlerschnabel or Fühlerschnabel. It's a schnabel. And it's
a schnabel.
a schnabel, and it's not written in a German way, so that must be either Norwegian or something else. Who is that schnabel guy? And where is he coming from?
Romeo Knight or Yuge Liljedahl?
Yeah, but if it's Romeo Knight, then he knows that it's SCH, schnabel.
True.
So that one is another schnabel that we have in there. Let's see. Let's see if he gives out his like identity, so we can learn all these schnabels.
All the schnabels.
All the schnabels will be there in a month.
And now I figured out a way to play something off of YouTube, but it takes a little bit longer than usual, but still doable.
Okay, so Fühlerschnabel is just a Swedish dude living in Norway. Okay, do we know you?
Fulesnabel.
Fühlersnabel, yeah.
Snabeldrake.
Have we met you ever?
Proton says Fulesnabel is a friend, a good coder also. Not only a friend, also a good coder. Good to know.
Pete understands me now, so I would be cruising. No, he would be cruising in lane 2 at 70 miles per hour. Yeah, this is what they use, not kilometers per hour. Sorry, Pete, but
Get civilized anytime soon, will you?
70 miles per hour, and you would be the mad bitch doing like 110 miles per hour in the outside lane. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think the world is a better and happier place because I'm not driving. I'm almost convinced about that. So
70 miles per hour is 112.654 kilometers per hour.
yeah, sounds about right. On Hungarian highways, because if you are on German highways, they almost demand you to drive faster than that. But that's different.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they are really fast on German highways, okay?
Well, I keep the
Yeah,
limits, I
keep the
guess.
freaking tempo of 180 or something like that. I don't know.
I don't think 180 is a limit anywhere.
No, it's not the limit. It's you gotta go fast like Sonic, okay? Gotta go fast. That's really, yeah. I mean, any Germans can tell here, right? Right, guys? Is that how it works? Because that's what we Hungarians experienced even last year. That is just boom. That's it, and you need to keep in pace. Keep yourself in pace.
And Pete says, if I remember correctly, there is only one autobahn stretch that doesn't have a speed limit. Yeah, the rest is kind of regular speed limit. And last I heard, I think it was all of it had speed limits. I might be wrong. I can't remember. I don't even have a driver's license. So
No.
what do I know?
Yeah, neither of us. We don't know anything about anything. But we have a song for you from Fluke,
Yes,
which is kind of prepared. I'm
it is
guessing.
kind of, sort of,
Kind of,
sort of.
sort of prepared.
Hopefully, maybe.
Hopefully, I need to confirm it with Slaygon because he is the one preparing. And
1, 2, 3, wir Autobahn, says Danko.
okay. Hi, Danko, by the way. Hi. See you in a month? Right?
Month?
Right?
And
yeah.
if not, 2.
I mean, he's going to be there. Imagine that. Like, that's crazy. That's what I couldn't hope for in my wildest dreams. But he is going to be there.
I'm happy I can surprise someone still.
You didn't only surprise one person, but many. But yes, Soldier Blade Operation 1 from Retro Gaming Music, Tony Flok Virén is our next track to play. And
Flony to Caribbean.
yes, and you have the play button.
I do, indeed.
And
Just waiting for you to finish talking.
can you press play
I
on
can
tape,
when you start
please?
talking.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. Does it play? Okay, why does it reset?
Oh my God.
No, there's no audio.
There's no video either. So.
I know there's no video. I didn't switch on video because I wanted to know if there's audio. And no, we can't play it.
Oh, come on. Okay, no.
Because that mother
Okay,
flipping thing is
just shut it
borked.
down or something. But
we
meanwhile,
do have video, so at least that plays. So yeah, we do have a video,
well,
but
that's
as
not
you
gonna
can
be,
see, there's no audio or
yeah,
here.
that's not helping. Not helping. We need audio for that one. But you know what?
Yeah, usually music is better when you have audio.
Yeah, I agree completely. So you know what? Meanwhile, you sort this out. Slaygon's future wife is...
How are the herd of kids? All good?
So hang on a minute. Your future wife has already kids from you?
No, in the future.
But anyway, someone is called...
Someone knows how to time travel, apparently.
Aha.
Uh-huh.
And you have kids in the future.
Apparently so, I don't know. I'm just checking in just in case.
I am not going to comment on this for a good reason, but the request was Black Lamp by Slaygon.
Lack Blamp.
Blank Lamp.
That too. Fully dumb. God damn it.
God damn it, you yourself didn't even do that.
No.
You should be the example to show us.
And
And
no,
we don't.
this doesn't work.
So we don't have camera now?
We do, but oh, not that. Where is it? This doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
Still no audio. God damn shitty crappy.
Okay, so okay.
So,
then
yeah.
we should further delay any video requests that
Yes,
were out
because
there.
it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Not
Oh,
gonna
no.
work.
That's- Okay, we can wait a little bit more. No pressure.
A little bit more doesn't help.
I know. No pressure, really. It's okay.
What the heck is going on here? Why is that? Why is that like that? It's stupid. Everything is stupid. And why doesn't it change?
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, let's see what is happening. And yeah, we got the audio. Meanwhile, if the video doesn't work out, I will wait for one more request, and then we can actually play the audio if the video doesn't work out for tonight. So sorry, people, if you're expecting video. But
Oh, Ziduder has an excellent idea. He says,
Yeah.
speaking of stupid, maybe you could play the video and just sing the music. Yeah,
that
why
would
not?
be something, especially from Slaygon,
Yeah,
who hates
definitely.
karaoke
Oh yeah,
from the
definitely.
bottom of his heart.
Yeah, sounds like a me thing to do.
I thought it sounds like a meeting to do.
Me thing.
You also don't like meetings.
I do not.
No, you don't. Why?
Why?
Just asking for a friend.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Do you like meetings?
It depends.
It depends.
There are good and bad meetings and unnecessary meetings sometimes, but
like most of them.
at some point you need to discuss what you need to do, right? So I'm guessing that's why they are useful sometimes. But yeah, I get it for such a...
But big meetings with a shit bunch of people.
And that's different,
Yeah.
I guess. This is a kind of a meeting that we have here.
Kind of, but
Kind of.
not really. Oh, Fluke sent the audio file here.
Yes, he did.
Did he
And
send
I
it to
have-
you as well?
I will have it here. So
good.
I know. I just said it
Good.
literally 3 minutes ago.
Oh,
if you
sorry.
don't sort
No,
out
I
the
was,
video,
I was
you
trying
were
to
busy sorting it out.
I was trying to sort things out. So.
Never mind. Next
Yeah, I
request
didn't hear you
in
say
the
that.
line is coming from Banan
In the line.
in the line, who wants to hear Terminal Storm and Bros intro.
Ooh.
MACC.
Ooh.
That works.
Uh-huh,
That
uh-huh.
worked. It's a really nice track. It's still a great track. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, completely.
Kind of a fiddly-dum there at the end as well. Sort of. Kind of, sort of. Almost.
That was just a...
No, it's a...
No, it was just a...
No, it wasn't. There's some drums before the... Listen.
That was a sound effect kind of thing rather than anything
yes, but
else.
it's a
Okay. We are not going
yes,
to
and
argue over this.
it's not a real drum kit anyway.
Yeah.
Like Siny said, a lot of re-FX nexus in there.
Yeah.
I wonder where he went. He just disappeared. My favorite Terminal Storm I'm talking about.
Okay.
One of my favorite tracks from him is Hollow. It's great.
Yeah, he's really great with trance and everything that is not Pete's taste. But it's really great. I mean, you can even admit, Pete, that it's quality music even if you don't like it, right? So
Paradiddle boosh. Exactly.
yeah, I like that. I really like that.
Not a proper fiddly dum, but a paradiddle bush.
Indeed.
Bosh.
Anyway,
Bush.
Pete said so nice things about us, so look at that. It always feels like a chilled visit with Slaygon and Ziona, like we are all sat around the coffee table chatting about music and a load of other very random subjects that just seem to crop up. The show has its own atmosphere, which isn't like any other. Aww. I love the Slay Thursday vibe. Aww.
Yes, it's nice.
Thank you. We love it.
Mm.
We love that you guys are here too. We have no idea if we would love the show if we would just listen to it though, but that's another story. We love that you guys are here for sure. And we can have a discussion.
Indeedly doodly. Paradiddle doof.
Yes.
Doof.
And we will even more love the discussion in real life when they will happen.
Yes, we love the discussion.
Love. Come on. Don't mock my pronunciation. It's the evening and
It is the evening.
and I'm slightly brain dead. And you are too. You are not supposed to notice these things because you were editing database today and you deleted like 700 records at least. So
At
you
least.
are supposed to be brain dead by now.
I am.
Good.
I thought that was obvious.
So
Yeah,
why
I
are
went
you
to- I
even
went-
noticing my pronunciation?
I did some maintenance on the user database of Slay Radio. Deleted some 700 entries in the user database, so it went down from 600. Went down from like 7,870 down to like 7,200 something. There was a lot of crap in there that's not needed anymore, but it took a while to go through, and not fun doing that. But I think there are a couple of checks that need to be kind of added in there for partly the registration process and also the profile editing process. But that's kind of a secondary thing after we have moved over all the authentication data over to the authentication layer.
Yeah. Authentication
Yes,
layer.
the authentique.
It's an antique. So
No, it's authentique.
okay. So we can't play videos tonight.
No. Well, we can play videos.
At all,
We can
but
play videos
without
and then
sound.
then
I get it.
You can play some I don't know, cartoonish sound effects over there.
Oh, that would be not fun that much.
Yes, that would be very fun.
Well, okay, that might be very fun, but we are not going for this vibe right now.
Not right now, no.
Not right now. So, what we are going for instead.
Hold on, I'm just gonna...
Hello?
Oh!
Oh.
Why does
Hello?
There's sound.
Oh.
Yes, now there's sound.
Hello?
All of a sudden.
Okay, maybe you can
I'm gonna
try.
try the thing again. Hold on.
Hello?
Please.
Are you lonely?
Yes.
Then join us on our official IRC channel,
Oh.
Slay Radio on FNet.
Mm.
The channel, Slay Radio on FNet. Enjoy!
Yippee!
It works.
Wow!
Can you hear it? It
wow.
works.
Yes, of course they can hear it. If we can hear it, they can.
That is fantastic. So
It is fanatic.
so
Fantastic.
it's not only that we will enjoy the music, but we will enjoy how he enjoys to play the music as well, which I really love to see. So, retro gaming music, aka Tony Fluke, Viren, and he's one of the newest. Actually, the newest release, because it has been released 17 hours ago on YouTube, not on Arcade yet. I think this is not even a... No, this is not a... Vertically scrolling shooter developed and published by Hudson Soft for the PC Engine Turbo Graphics 16. PC.
Fluke, why are you doing this to me? What's wrong with you?
To prepare your little soul for the soul of the PC party and the multi-platform demo party that you are going to visit in a month.
Do I need to suffer it for an entire month now?
I think it's fun. Soldier Blade Operation 1 by Fluke.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it ended very suddenly.
Very.
Definitely.
I was turned away and just
The way you got scared when there is a surprise ending is priceless.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what is it?
There we go. Sorry. Stop it.
It's
It's
fine.
doing things
It's
wrong.
fine.
It's not doing the things the way I want it to do.
Oh my god, it sometimes happens. It's a computer. It's not having any superpower. It's okay.
It should. It's my computer.
It should have superpower?
Yes.
Okay. I want your
Because
skills.
I thought I taught it well.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That's what you think.
Yes.
That's what people think with AI as well. And then
Yes.
look whatever comes out of it sometimes.
Oh, yes. Luckily, I'm not an AI. Or am I?
Yet.
Someone gives Slaygon some chicken nuggets and a nap, says Z-Duder.
Maybe it makes sense because we had pork today, so you didn't have chicken nuggets.
Pork nuggets.
Yeah, and they were not even nuggets.
No, that's
Yeah.
a seal.
Oh, yeah, that's a seal indeed.
Did that seal the deal?
Yes, it did. I don't even know what to react anymore.
Me either.
Aww.
I'm sorry. We have 1 hour to go.
Are you
so sorry
counting
for
back
all
the
of this.
time?
Bolo is collecting all of those weird animations of me.
Yeah, at some point he should publish this collection only for us, not for anyone else though.
Oh, Nardog, there's an idea. Maybe that's an Eskimo thing or native, what are they called again? Not Eskimos. The ones that live up in Greenland and whatnot. Seal McNuggets.
I believe that some northern people
Inuits.
are called Inuits. Yeah, Eskimos, Inuits. They are kind of there.
Yeah, I have like 0.5% Inuit in me. Or is it 0.25% or something like that?
Yeah,
I think my mother has
mum-
0.5,
Yeah.
so I probably have 0.25 then. And
So
yet I'm cold all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand this. Seal McNuggets would probably warm you though, because they have a lot
Probably.
of fat. Yes,
Probably.
but
That's
it
probably
would be
why
an
they eat.
unhappy meal. True.
It depends on if you like it or not, I guess.
Well,
It's a
unhappy
very
for
happy
the
meal.
seal,
It's a very happy meal if you like it.
I guess. Oh my god, poor seals. They are so cute. Let's not hurt them, okay? If we can.
Where is he? Oh, no, not there.
What are you looking for? So, while we can play videos, maybe you can line up the next one.
There we
Is
go.
there any chance for that?
There we go. Seal.
Oh god. No. There are certainly things I did not want to see today. That was one of them. So, we were at the fact that we can play videos, right? So,
Yeah, so apparently now we play all the videos.
all the videos, yes. Can you play the next one for Matt Ricardo, please?
I can certainly do that.
Yes, because he requested Lukash and Amiga.
Uh-huh.
Yes, to piss you off. No, just kidding.
Here is Amiga by Lukash.
Wow.
Nice.
That was a nice request, Matt. Thank you very much for that.
Very nice indeed.
And
Very
yes, it's
head bopping, nice kind of beat to it.
yeah, and I couldn't help but think about the fact that Lukash started to do like pop music type of things as well, and he's mixing these elements in, and he has the potential to bring the type of music that we love to the wider range of audience, because he can. He has the potential which not that many people have. So he is kind of connected to both worlds now, and I think that can bring great things, really.
I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
And still, he doesn't want to do an interview.
Yeah, it's such a shame.
I've asked him several times now, but just no, I'm too shy. My English not good.
Speaking of which, we need to conduct an
Which?
interview soon. Yeah, we need to conduct an interview soon.
Yeah, speaking of which, that witch Eivind who just magically makes songs appear out of nowhere.
Yes, Eivind, if you hear us, don't be surprised if we contact you shortly.
Yeah, need to do a kind of a pre-test as usual, and all of that. So hopefully all of these issues, I have found some sort of solution to it, because that would be a pity, just seeing Eivind but not hearing what he says.
No, yeah, that wouldn't be a great interview,
No.
even if it would last for 2 hours. Especially if it would last for 2 hours, imagine that.
Yup. So yeah, I don't know what the difference is now compared to earlier, why audio now suddenly decided to work. It's weird.
Actually, GoHanks has an idea. We can do it in Polish and do an overlay voice.
Yeah, like an AI translator thingy.
No, not that. Something else, but that actually starts to give me an idea. Okay. GoHanks, we might involve you with this if we kind of figure it out. How?
I'll poke him again and see if he would be willing to do it in Polish, and see where it goes from there. Because then
That
at
would be
least one of
awesome.
his major issues will be gone.
Yeah. Yeah, although it would be hard to do it live, I think, because,
Yeah.
live translation is kind of hard, and we would need to wait.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's... but let's figure the details out, and let's see. And sure thing, he says. GoHanks, so... Yeah. Oh, hi, Dasse. Nice to see you around.
Hello. Pete says, I volunteer to be Eivind's English interpreter.
Well, let's see about that. But anyway, yeah, we will contact him shortly and arrange this whole thing.
Yeah, and yeah, GoHank says, no, I think it would require pre-recording, or definitely yes.
Okay, Kane is trying his Polish knowledge.
Oh, I thought his keyboard broke.
His his keyboard. Yeah, and it seems like the AI and Google Translate probably does some favor for him. Anyway, we have some tracks to play. Let's not forget about that.
Is it me again with a video?
No, it's not you with the video. Now, it's actually Boss Bank's request. That is a completely audio and exclusively audio only request, which is Chimera Subtune 2 by Boz. Cause that asshole doesn't get enough attention, he said. Okay, well, let's play Chimera Subtune 2.
Doodly-doo. No? Okay.
Well, you did it,
Yeah.
and it was a nice fiddledom.
Yes. And still a great track.
Yes, indeed.
Boz should make more great tracks.
Indeed.
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 Hi, boss.
Hi. Hello.
I'm not
Hola.
sure if you hear us
¿Cómo
or
estás?
listen to us. Yes. But anyway, yes,
Dusty
it's
says,
a very cute
wonderful
track.
track.
Yeah, it's actually a very cute track.
It is. It has some plinky shit in there and
Which is
some
cute.
And all of that bit.
I know it has some plinky shit in there, but
Yes.
it's kind of not always cute. But this one is cute.
Yes.
It's like,
It's a cute,
you know what I'm
cute
saying.
track
It's
to
a
begin
cute
with.
track, yes. Yeah, it's
And his treatment of it is like add extra sprinkles of cuteness.
yes, very well done.
I
Indeed.
agree.
You agree.
I agree.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yes. Is it Easter soon? In a month? Excellent.
Okay, I thought that you want to get back to the topic of revision again, because it always happens at Easter, but it wasn't me this time
I
who
haven't-
mentioned it.
I haven't been to an Easter party since 1989.
It will be about time. It's been
It was,
only 27 years.
Yeah, kind of a appropriate amount of time in between Easter parties, I
It's
think.
exactly 27 years. That's a very appropriate amount
Yeah.
of time.
Oh, wait, maybe it was 88. 88 or 89. It was
Oh
one
my
of the
God.
Horizon
So,
Easter parties they used to have.
37?
They used to have Easter parties.
Wow.
The Horizon Easter parties up
Yes.
there, somewhere around Stockholm or
Yes.
nearby.
Yes.
Eskilstuna was one of them as well.
Wow. And then Breakpoint came and stole the show. And no, sorry, before that there was Mecca Symposium. And Mecca, yes, that was
When
the...
did those start?
2000
So we're good.
ish,
So
kind of.
a good 10, 12 years after.
Uh,
So not much stealing going on over there. But a bit of an announcement, I guess. A little late, but been working on some Amiga stuff. We kind of have nailed down a kind of time window-ish thingy. So, Ryan, if you are still listening, now Sundays are off the table, so no Sunday services for you.
look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we can figure something else out some other day that works for you.
Like Superb Saturdays? No, that's Zidu Thursday. Sorry. Funky Fridays.
That could work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan says, what? Why? Because that's the day that works for this host who is actually going to host things.
So imagine there will be a new host
Yes.
on Slay Radio.
Yes, the Northern Lights host.
Yes, and it is going to be Amiga.
Amiga!
I mean, I just look at Slaygon and I need to smile when I say these things. It's just so funny. And he hates me for this, but still it's so funny.
Ryan says, you got religious? Well, no, I think hell will freeze over before I start worshipping the Amiga, but I still appreciate the stuff done on the Amiga.
He meant that on Sundays you go to church instead of making his Sunday service. Well, his church you would probably go to.
Yes, I
He can worship
definitely
you,
would.
Ryan. Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely worship in your house, Ryan. Whatever day it is.
Uh-huh. Okay, Ziduder says, Ziona, you hush. I think for Ryan, Saturdays could definitely be on the table. Well, you can split the time. I guess that could work. I mean, thinking of the time difference that you guys have, right?
Yeah, right.
Right.
But
Ryan.
yeah, well, usually Z-Duder starts at 8, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
8-hour time.
Yes, exactly. The same as all the other shows.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Hell yeah, says Ryan. Heaven, yeah.
Heaven, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we still count on you, Ryan, at some point to come back.
Yeah, those were absolutely lovely, and I miss them. They were fun, and Boz has expressed interest in doing them again as well. So you two guys are like a perfect pairing, like a perfect pair, or apple,
Pair.
or whatever.
I mean, let's see if he ever starts to miss us. Or he stays with his piano forever, which is also, by the way, fantastic and amazing. So not
It is
going to
indeed.
talk against that. Yeah. We also definitely should do some live-playing stream to Slay Radio. I need the practice, says Ryan. Yes.
I'm game.
Yes.
So whatever you need, we'll set it up, and we'll work around it to whatever degree needs to be worked around. We'll make it happen.
Yes.
Just yeah.
Yes, we say yes. Everyone says yes.
Yes.
We all agree.
Yes.
Nowadays, this is a very rare thing that we all agree about one thing, right?
Wait! I just need to put some emphasis on that. Ryan, yes.
For another gift for Bolo. Yeah, anyway.
Oh, cool. He's setting it up at the moment. Now it should be easy to switch to more 8-bit sound.
Okay,
crunchy.
That sounds great. Now it starts to sound like not only a promise, which is really nice.
Now
So-
it's like a promise.
Yeah, it's a promise. Anyway, Mohawk Mascara wants to hear Mixer and
Is
Death
it
Wish.
still there?
I guess your mascara is still in place, yes.
Oh, good.
Yes. Mixer and Death Wish free.
iZero's view on screen right now. Fiddly-dum. Fiddly-dum.
That was a little bit of an uncertain fiddly-dum.
Fiddly-dum.
Yeah, okay, that was more certain.
More.
Yeah, okay, that's how you present a fiddly-dum.
Yes.
I0, can you transport some northern lights to our backyard? I really want to see them at some point, and I'm just... I needed to get a watch that is kind of like... let me show you. That's, I don't know if it's very visible. No, I got it because it looks like the northern lights a bit, and I think it's like... Yeah, I'm like... missing this so much, and I have never seen it ever in my life.
How
so
can you miss something you
exactly,
have never seen?
Yeah, that's what I want to say. That is just no, it's so magical, and it's so visually pleasing for me that even my desktop backgrounds are northern lights continuously. So
Nardog was in Gothenburg last year when the northern lights were going nuts, but missed seeing them. Yeah, me too. It
Me
was
too.
Cloudy.
yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Even if they are close, they are so far. And
When was Solar Maximum? It was like October last year, I think. But they won't know for sure until like April or May or whatever it is. They need to count all the solar spots or whatever it is. I can't remember exactly how.
count on
how
all
it
the
works.
solar systems.
All the solar systems in our solar system. No, I can't remember exactly how they determine when exactly the solar maximum is, but I think there's something to do with the amount of solar spots and that sort of thing.
Okay.
But it was recent. But apparently in I0's neighborhood, still going strong.
Yeah.
There was some around here not long ago, like a couple of months ago, but again, cloudy.
We cannot see it from here, so whatever. But Finland is the happiest country in the world for the 8th time in a row, and I guess this is also contributing to it. Or who knows?
I don't think happiness makes northern lights.
No,
It's not
northern
the
lights.
happiness that radiates out to...
Northern lights make happiness. That's how it works.
Okay.
You just don't understand.
Oh, Matt Ricardo says Solar Maximus... Solus Maximus! Solar Maximum is expected in July 2025. Okay. With a peak of 115 sunspots. Oh, cool. So maybe not too late to see northern lights around here either.
Oh, okay. You can check www.solarham.com. Solar ham? Like a ham that is solar?
Yeah, it's the celestial pig.
Zero says we get positive energy from the ionosphere. Yes. Oh,
Yeah, literally positive energy.
And sauna power, obviously. That works. I don't know what about the licorice, because that doesn't make me happy, but apparently it makes them happy. So
solar power, sauna power, kind of the same.
yeah, I guess I don't know really.
You count the Borealuses by Morgan Freeman's freckles, according to Kane. This is fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can come up with a lot of facts in a very short time, especially when they have sexual nature. But anyway...
Morgan Freeman?
No,
Dirty old man.
No, his facts have sexual nature. But anyway...
Morgan Freeman's?
Robbie Yuri. Hi. Cześć, I guess. Dobry wieczór, jak się masz? And all of that.
Gesundheit.
So he wants to hear Sonic Wanderer again. Look at that. Now people start to remember that his songs are great. Outer Space, Space Boost remix. Well, Outer Space and Northern Lights. That goes well.
Where the Northern Lights come from. They live there until they come here and die in our ionosphere.
Also, yeah, exactly. Also, shout out to Adam Bart, who had a birthday yesterday.
Oh, I forgot to say congratulations. So congratulations,
I know.
Adam.
I know, me too, because I kind of forgot to check my
There we
notifications.
Go. Some Adam Bart stuff here. Let's put them over there.
And they are so cute.
They are very cute.
Yes, very. Oh my God.
There we go.
Yes. all the gang is wishing you happy birthday from
I think
here.
this is my favorite. The little, I don't know, elephant mouse.
Elephant mouse, yes.
Mouse.
Mouse, yes. And the cat is also so cute. Like I mean, look at that. I need to put it next to my face to focus it well, but yes, very, very cute. Not to mention this little thing. It's like, yeah, literally, little gnome.
Yeah.
Love it. So
like
yes,
small googly-eyed things, and of course the sad cat up there.
oh, yes, sad with a scarf on his neck.
Yes.
Very sad, but very, very cute. Yes. So
Oh, maybe I should attach it here
No. I mean,
with
no.
glue.
Yeah, sure, but it's gonna fall. I don't like to watch it. Please put it down from there now.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine.
It's fine.
No,
Can sit there now.
it's not stable. I don't want it to break.
It's nuts.
I am not
It's not
meticulous about
stable.
these things at all. It's not stable. Okay. Anyway, adambard.eu, and you can check all the cute little things there. And we have Robbie Uri's request right now, which is also a highway track. And let's see. Well, this is a little bit of an uns. So Pete, think about your pee breaks.
The Sun is 330,330 times larger than the Earth. Earth orbits the Sun at an average speed of 107,000 kilometers per hour. The universe is big.
Is it?
We are not alone. universe is big.
It's bigoted? Bigoted? Universe is bigoted? Is that what she said? The universe is bigoted.
It's big.
That's what she said. Literally.
Well, Boswang said that I'm all talking about that right now, so I just I did not want to say he is lying or anything, but yes, that energy of this song.
Yes, it's great.
Yes.
It's one of my early favorites, favorite remixes.
Yes.
And Matt Ricardo says, "Space is big. You just won't believe how vastly, hugely, mind-bogglingly big it is. I mean, you may think it's a long way down the road to the chemist, but that's just peanuts to space." And Grisor, Brian Cox, yeah, the man who I always fall asleep to when I watch documentaries. He has this very soft-spoken tone and you just fall asleep to because the universe is so big.
Oh yeah, but he is amazing.
Yes,
I just really love him. Yeah, definitely.
He's great.
Yeah, he's definitely great.
Yeah. I literally cannot think of anything in this world that can get that man agitated. I cannot imagine how that would look if he gets agitated.
You know what? Eivind has also a little bit of Brian Cox vibes.
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of feels like he's so calm and happy and balanced and like his music is, like literally, like
yeah.
Right,
left,
left.
left, right, left.
Speaking of characters, is anyone watching Elspeth, the series? Because that is like my, it just became my absolute like favorite detective.
She's now fangirling Carrie Preston.
Yes, because I would like if that character would exist in the world, we would be literally best friends. No, we would be like best friends. Like she's so cute, and it's like the character is so cute, and I just realized we share a lot of things in common. I think.
Yeah, the red head.
Not that. Not only that. But anyway, yes.
Yeah, the character, if you didn't know, Elspeth first appeared in a series called The Good Wife, and then again in The Good Fight, and then she got her own spin-off called Elspeth.
Yes, which was a really great idea. And now we are watching The Good Wife, and anytime I'm like, where's Elspeth then? And she's barely appearing in that, but she does. And the biggest surprise was that she appeared as herself. I thought that it was a different character in that, but then I realized, why is she playing herself? And then
she's not.
Well, it's not.
She's playing Elspeth.
Yes.
Her real name is Carrie Preston.
Yes, I know. She is amazing. Anyway. Yes, and confirming Eivind just answered, so I don't know if he's listening to us, but yes.
Yeah, I'll get in contact with him and set up a test call and all of that.
Yeah, we both will get in contact with him, because now we are both apparently in contact, because I had no idea how or when did you reach out.
Yeah, but that's a test call. It's mostly the technical stuff. So
okay. Did you line up the next video by any chance?
Yes. I had to check.
Yes. Okay. Excellent. Because that was. Oh my God, Pete. Stop it! Stop doing that! Anyway, so Volo requested Fluke and Battle Squadron Genus 2 edition, and that is the video that we are going to play.
And hopefully we have sound.
Yes.
But who knows? Let's check. We have sound.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and I
Nice.
think that was partially dedicated to you.
Sounds like it.
Was it? Was it? Fluke.
Very, very nice.
Yes.
Very nice take.
Yes, indeed it is.
Majorca Shuffle or something. Whatever it was on the display there.
Okay. Yeah, released in December last year, so not that old track. It's about 3 months old.
Yeah. So fresh.
Sort of. Yes.
Well, if you look at my timetable, that would be fresh.
Okay, yeah, that definitely is not like compared to 15 and 20 years old tracks that we played tonight. Definitely.
True.
I would say so.
And you would say so.
I would say so, yes.
Or would you say so?
I also would say so.
It's like I follow this series of channels, History of. They have History of Mankind, History of the Universe, History of Earth, and so on. But the voiceover guy, he always says, he has this long explanatory kind of a detailed description of what it is we are watching and the history of something. So when he gets to the end of a sentence and starts the next kind of paragraph, I guess, he often says, and so. But he has a very pleasant voice to listen to, and
Ryan
the
Cox
episode.
like.
No. He emotes a little better. But the episodes are written by physicists and geologists and people like professionals that know what they're talking about.
Yeah, that helps.
If you haven't seen those yet, they're really well put together videos on. You can find them on YouTube called History of Earth, History of the Universe. Various history of. Find one of them, and they have a list of.
Don't you
their
remember
other
the
channels.
exact channel name? Because it
History
might
of the Universe, History of Earth, etc.
I understand.
If you find one of them, you will find the rest of them.
Okay, yeah. Hang on a minute.
History of cables, suggests Pete.
Yeah, true.
History of audio connectors. The DIN contact. And so you plugged it in, and voila, you got audio. Did you find anything?
Well, that's the thing. You find several things here, so you might want to know the channel name.
Yeah, it's called History of Earth, or History of the Universe.
The universe, not the world. Okay. Okay, History of the Universe. Aha,
That's
okay,
the channel
that's the
name.
channel name.
Yes,
History
like I
of
said.
the Universe.
Yes,
Okay,
like
good.
I said.
Good.
So, Ryan, yes, that one. Exactly that one. And I think they list their other channels. If you open that one and check on the main page there, they link to the other ones. But it's very pleasant to listen to, and very informative and kind of to the point and in depth. So, very nice. History of splitting the left and right border and not top and bottom. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
That's an interesting take, Greaser. I think you might want to start with the top and bottom and then go left and right if you want to do things chronologically.
If you want to do CSS, then top right, bottom left.
Yes.
These are the values that you give after each other.
So in CSS you need to...
Clockwise,
in
top right, bottom left.
So in CSS you need to open the borders.
Yeah, open up your borders. Anyway, we still have some time, but not, well, we have more requests than time. Funky Data is asking, maybe request Amiga demo stuff that is not directly a remix. Yes, Funky Data, that was always the case. You can always request demos here too. We are a demo scene friendly kind of broadcast.
See this? It's an actual working Commodore 64.
Yes, so demos are also accepted. But tonight it seems like we are full when it comes to requests, and the next one is coming from Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker's choice for tonight is Proton and Fifth Dream About Happiness. Scroll machine.
Ooh.
Tiki. Well, my favorite version of that track, or favorite remix of that track, is L-Man's version of it. It used to be my ring signal. I prefer tracks not to sound all the way through like the motor in the vinyl player was broken.
But yes, ringtones.
Interesting take.
Ringtones. Yeah,
Interesting take, I would say.
But you know, it's a phase. Everyone has a phase, so
yes,
definitely. I had a phase too, and now apparently someone was asking for it.
I still have a face. It's right
Well,
here.
we have faces here, yes. Well, Bosbank.
Look, there's yours.
Yeah, that's my face. Yeah. So, Bosbank apparently commented, "Slaygon's platoon adagio for napalm." What? If you still haven't found it, he says, then give me your latest magic Erika. Blinky fun times. I guess that
Adagio for napalm? I don't think
do
I've
not
ever
know.
done one of those. I've done a platoon, but
platoon adagio for napalm.
yeah, it kind of sounds napalmy, I guess, my version of platoon.
And I would imagine that happening
Gritty.
like with the Barber's Adagio for strings, kind of a trancy version of platoon and violins and whatnot there. But if you don't have a knowledge of it, then it might not have been you who did it. Must have been another Slaygon from another universe.
Must have been a parallel universe. By the way, speaking of strings and whatnot, if you join us on Discord, we have a channel called Tutorials and Resources. I just posted yesterday about a free orchestral library from Orchestral Tools, which it contains parts of their Berlin series. I have the full Berlin series on there that we got as a donation from them when we started the 8-bit symphony stuff. And yeah, even the free one, even though it's limited, it sounds really, really good, and it's really accurate, like German accuracy right there.
Okay, we like that.
So yeah, if you are not on Discord, too bad for you.
Well, come
You
to
can go
Discord.
to can go to orchestraltools.com and find links to it from there.
But if you are not on Discord, join us, slay.radio/Discord. It's very, very easy. So
Very easy.
very easy, and this is where most of the conversation is happening. So, yeah, I decided to line this up because we have also a beautiful wind down coming. Maybe after this, maybe we will see. My latest magic for Boswank would be the song that I still haven't released on RKO because I had some big plans to improve it, but then it didn't happen since last summer. And yes, my fault. My fault,
Oh,
fuck off.
certainly
My
not.
show, fuck off.
Certainly not my fault.
Certainly my fault. But I definitely intend to finish this because I really got hooked on this song while doing it, and it's Wiklund and Cheese.
Cheesy.
Yeah, kind of really need to get back to this one. So yes, this was cheese from originally from Viklund and non-originally from me. So that's it.
Viklund.
Viklund, okay. We will meet him in a month at revision, so we need to pronounce his name right.
Well, if you're going to speak to him, you probably want to speak his name, yes.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Oh, you mean Kane? I wish I had a Ziona Spaz dance gif handy. So, do you mean Spaz from Jazz Jackrabbit?
No, you dancing.
Yeah, but he said Spaz dance.
Yes, that's the way you dance, he thinks.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what
Phoebe.
Boss thinks as well. Yeah, I know. Anyway. No, I'm not angry, Boss Wank. I'm not. So Säter, for God's sake, yeah. And yeah, fun fact, I also have a colleague with the same name, the very same family and first name. And first I got like, what? We work for the same company? But no, we're not working for the same company, apparently. So yeah, but for a moment I was like, wow, finally someone knows about what we are doing at the same company. No, they
But
don't. No, they
no.
don't. Darn it. You are the lucky one who is getting recognized by some of your teammates or whatnot.
Nah, it's mostly just because of mastering Swedish.
Mastering Swedish. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah. But anyway.
Anyway, we have arrived at the end of the show for
Did
tonight.
we? Yes, okay, we did. Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah.
We can play Amiga demos and next time for Gohanks.
And next time.
Yeah, Gohanks had a second request.
Yeah.
But yes, anyway. Yes, that was all folks for tonight, I guess. You do know where to go on other days of the week when you want to tune into a live show, right? Because it's called Boss Radio. It's our brother station. And they have a schedule on their website.
They do
and
indeed.
It appears that Z-Duder will be the next one on Saturday, Matt Ricardo on Monday, Cactus on Tuesday, and Boss on Wednesday. Where is Kate Bit? Missing her from here.
Yeah.
Yes.
She did, I think, 2 shows. I don't know what kind of regularity she said she was going to do.
Either, but
do them.
But it would be nice to have that there. So anyway,
always nice with some more Kate.
Yes, indeed. And what else we can say about the upcoming week? It would be
Eivind next week, hopefully.
Did he confirm that? Because he said he's kind of busy.
Hopefully, I said.
Hang on
Not
a
set in
minute.
stone, but hopefully. We'll see.
I have quite a full schedule, but I'm sure I will be able to work something out. But getting a heads up in time would be nice, I guess, he said. So yeah, it's...
a week ahead is heads up, I guess.
Yeah, so if we are lucky next week, if we are not that lucky, the following one, maybe. So...
yeah, but within a couple of weeks at least, we will have Eivind to speak to.
Yes,
will be very, very, very nice.
So we will confirm this, but expect this to happen in the near future.
Yeah, and as usual with these days at least, I will create a separate channel where you can post your questions for him. I will, as soon as we have confirmed what date and whatnot it is, I will create a channel and you can start posting your questions in there for Eivind.
Yes, excellent idea.
Remixer of the year, Eivind.
Indeed. Indeed, he is. And our last laxt. Am I wanting to eat lax, which is salmon in Swedish? But yeah, probably. Uncown user is the last requester of the evening. And Sirden and Last Ninja Free. Our old favorite is the last request and the wind down.
So we go from Viklund's cheese to Sirden's queso.
Yes, that's what we are doing.
Cheesy cheese.
Cheesy cheese. Yes, but thank you everyone for joining us tonight with everything, your chats, your requests and your thoughts.
And your donations for the Remixer of the Year Award
oh my God, thank
trophies.
You. Yes.
Thank you very much for those. And thank you to all the new followers on Twitch. We have, and Proton for raiding us, of course. We have Gu and Fulisnabel and Paul666 Lux who followed us on Twitch. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yes, and yes, looking forward to next week, same time, same place, usual stuff, and maybe even more. Yeah, we will see.
And also, hello to you, two people on Kick. Hi.
Oh, hi. Yeah, that's nice. That's always nice. Yes, so until next time, and you take care and have a good weekend, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Pink, pink.
Radio, brought to you by C64.org and a hell of a lot of bandwidth.